Hello, and welcome to Thriving, Not Just Surviving, a series on the Family Renew channel. I am Dr. D, and my goal is to help you renew, restore, and revive your joy. Research shows that joy is a critical element in our mental, physical, and intellectual well-being, and the lack of joy can cause low energy and inability to achieve consistent, successful outcomes, or even a loss of passion or zeal for life. Because of this epidemic of people losing their joy in their journey, I developed this Thriving, Not Just Surviving initiative. To start, each week I will begin with the following 3 positivity prompts, and I encourage you to write down new responses in a journal like this one that you can refer back to when you are facing challenges to your joy. The 3 prompts are: one thing good that happened this week was, one thing I like about myself is, and one thing I am thankful for is. Be intentional. Putting voice to thoughts gives power to them, and if you choose them wisely, you will see positive change coming in your journey. So, what do we need to do to start the process to manage the challenges in our lives? For one, it's about changing our mindset, and with today's vignette, I will show you how using the first tenet in the ABCs of Family Resiliency can help you change your narrative. About 10 years ago, I was on the receiving end of 2 negative notes about my parking. Don't judge. I, like you, are busy navigating life. The first note was handwritten and used disparaging words, and the second was typed. Needless to say, I was traumatized by the first, but the second, I thought, who goes around with typed, mean-spirited notes about someone's parking, seemingly ready to pounce, other than someone likely miserable wanting to spread their anger and frustration to others? Now, there's a lot to unpack here, and several of my 6 tenets of the ABCs of Family Resiliency will apply. However, today I will highlight the first, anticipating challenges, where you recognize the potential pitfalls and prepare strategies that will give you the best chance for a successful outcome. I have learned that perspective is everything, and rather than considering these situations as challenges, I like to look at them as opportunities for growth. From my earlier vignette, 1, I found that my actions have consequences. 2, I became more self-aware. And 3, I don't know what emotional space someone else is in. Additionally, because of this experience, I became more conscientious about my choices and chose to make changes in my behavior. Not only did this lesson impact my parking, it changed my approach to everyday situations. Life is full of opportunities for growth, and being proactive rather than reactive can save you and those around you a lot of grief. I personally use this practice every day, and I encourage others to do so as well. I have found that when I anticipate potential challenges, I am less likely to be caught off guard, less likely to be reactive, and less likely to let a situation spiral out of control. And if it does spiral out of control, I use my other strategies of the ABCs of Family Resiliency to help me thrive and not just survive. So if you know you are coming into a particular situation that could be contentious, consider the different approaches you can use to navigate that moment. Whether it's starting a new job, moving to a new neighborhood, meeting with your ex or your colleagues across the aisle, or just parking at the neighborhood mall. Be proactive so you can thrive, not just survive. Remember, growth can come from any situation. And in case you were wondering, 10 years later, I am still conscientious about my parking, and I have yet to receive another note on my windshield. So, what challenge will you anticipate this next week? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. This is Dr. D signing off, and if today's segment makes sense to you, please click the like button below, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and join me, Dr. D, next week for another tip from the ABCs of Family Resiliency to use in your journey towards thriving, not just surviving. Bye for now.